Hey guys, how is it going today? Welcome back to another episode of Dyson Sphere Program. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today, and today we are going to have to expand on our power grid because these wind turbines are just not doing enough. I have started producing quite a few wind turbines just right in my replicator, sorry, and I am just going to go ahead and spit these out right now. And then I will see you guys when I get back from that, and I'll kind of show you guys what I did. Except it's going to be pretty straightforward. I'm just going to be placing these in a grid. Didn't think that would be that entertaining for the video. I'll get back to you guys when we actually sort of start continuing on the factory. Alright, welcome back, you guys. So I've placed quite a few more wind turbines, as you guys can see, basically taking up this whole section of our little island, and it is generating what looks to be enough power, so that is fantastic. We can now kind of get back in focus a little bit more on our actual factory building and such, so that is exciting. And this is looking good. We're not really passing many magnets through this. I think I'm actually going to take that off like that because we want majority of our magnets to go right through, because I don't want to be doing, you know, the building myself. That's too much work. All right, so we'll have as many not batteries, magnets coming down here as we can. There's just a very few getting put in there. And we're probably going to end up doing kind of the same thing with these two. Except, not sure if we have to. I don't really know. I guess we'll kind of see what happens. Alright, so what do we have in store for us? Because right now, my goal... Okay, so my goal originally was to go straight into wind turbines. Off screen, I kind of realized that's a bad idea, because we're not going to be using wind turbines forever. There's really no reason for us to be generating like hundreds and hundreds of wind turbines. So I've actually decided to not do that. And instead, what we are going to do is we're going to go straight into our electromagnetic matrices. Now for this we are going to need circuits as well as these electromagnets, right, or magnetic coils, sorry. And so for that, that's fine, that's not that big of a deal, like we can do that pretty easily. And then we'll just need the circuit boards, which are pretty easy as well, which is just going to be the iron and the copper together. So let's see how this is going to look. I want to move this, first of all, because that doesn't make any sense with how we're building this portion of the factory. So we are going to have a conveyor belt about right here, should be. So this is going to be coming in like so. And then we're going to have a conveyor belt going out, and that's going to be about there, I believe. Looks like we'll need quite a few more conveyors. Alright, so we'll make those. We have enough assemblers for this. Alright, so this right here is our computer chip factory that I just quickly made, and it's working. It's pretty efficient, actually. I'm actually kind of impressed about how efficient it is. Kind of was on mistake too, but it's working out pretty well. Now obviously, as you guys can see, there's a little bit of inefficiencies here. This is kind of due to the conveyor belts that we have access to right now, though, so it's fine, you know. Right now, we're not going for 100% efficiency yet, so we're doing fine. We're doing fine. All right, so now that we have this created, we can actually start to making these electromagnetic matrices. These things are pretty easy to make. They're not very difficult at all. And we'll just go ahead and pipe everything in and hope for the best. So we'll see how that goes. All right. I guess I'll actually show you guys this because this is going to be a little bit different than what you guys have seen in the past. So what is going to be happening? We're going to basically be using this matrix slab, and this matrix slab, if we can just plop it down, let's actually plop it down on this side of things because we got a little bit more space to work with here. Not that we actually need that much space, which is actually really nice. So these things, when you plop them down, you have a couple of options. So you can either do electromagnetic matrix, which if you click it, it'll give you the give you the ingredients that you need, and then it'll say, you know, production of per minute, and spit it out basically. So that's that. And then this is research. So this is actively using the electromagnetic matrix and putting it towards research that you want. Now, first off, we want to be producing, so we'll click this. And something that is cool about these matrix slabs is we can actually stack these up on top of each other. So let me make a couple more, and then we will come back and I can show you that. All right, so it hasn't been too long, and we are currently actively making some matrix slabs. Let's go ahead and show you a little bit what I'm talking about. So we can basically place these right on top of the previous matrix slab, and right now we can only stack up to a max of 3, but we'll be able to upgrade that later on as things go. And this is fine for right now. I think 3, being able to at least supply 3 is going to be good enough for right now. So what we will need is we will need this line. So let's go ahead and extend that out. And I'm gonna... We'll actually want their... So these things work differently. Like, I still have yet to quite figure out the best way to assemble these. Because, man, it kind of goes into, I'm gonna destroy this tree really quick, but it kind of gets into a little bit of the supply issues. So one way that I've done in the past is we supply it this way, and then we take from this side, and that works. But it doesn't look clean. And it's annoying. It's really annoying to set these up right next to each other. So it's really annoying to set these conveyor belts up like this, because now something that is supposed to be 1-to-1 isn't anymore. But if you set it up so it's this way with sorters going in, then it makes it so that everything's getting put in there as needed, and you're good. So I think we're going to go with this way. And then as far as this conveyor belt that's going out, that's actually kind of fine. What we can do is we can give it a little bit of a lift right here. And then we put that here. I'll show you why I do that. So, the reason why I put this sorter right here is in the case, actually, we recently figured out that we don't need this sorter. So, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and delete that, actually. There's no need for it. Just going to make that nicer. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we'll go ahead and put a splitter right here. That one, and right here. Take this one. Right there. That one. Put that in there. Stick this in there. All right, so this is going to be the way that I set these up, at least for now. We'll probably end up changing this as well. This is probably not going to be the final and all results of the electromagnetic cubes. But now we can also have a sorter that is specifically for each matrix lab. And actually, yeah, okay, we only have 3. I don't know why. It looked like we had 4. My eyes playing tricks on me, I suppose. And then we can supply that. And we can output on this side. Now, because of... We actually don't have to have... At least we shouldn't have to have 3 outputs. We should be okay with just 1. The reason for that, I'm not entirely certain. I think, and actually we probably don't. Yeah, that actually means we don't actually need 3 sorters in. So we'll kind of see what happens. If we need to, we will. Because, I mean, this is going to be generating matrices pretty slowly. It's not going to be very fast. All right, let's go ahead and actually hook this up. And really, there's no great way of doing this other than having this fill up and then everything surpasses, or we just delete some of these sorters. So I'll go ahead and get rid of 1. Oh, 2, sorry. Leave 1. And we'll do the same for this. Alright, so as you guys can see, we are making some electromagnetic cubes, some electromagnetic matrices, and this is actually being supplied with enough, so it's great. So yeah, we actually don't need all these sorters. So I guess I was a little messed up, but we will need them later when this stuff gets taller and a little bit crazier. But for right now, not a big issue. Alright, and we're going to try to keep this as simple as possible right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring this, and this is going to go straight into a matrix lab right next to it. Alright. That'll be researching, and we are going to bring this right... we could actually bring that right there. That works out perfectly fine. Alright, so this will be supplying all of these with matrix labs, or matrix cores, sorry. Let's go ahead and fill these up. There we go. And now we can open up our research and just kind of start researching some stuff. So there's a few things in here that we still need like materials for, which is fine. We can eventually get to that. Like steel is not that big of an issue, as you guys can see. Just some iron, which we can definitely do. In fact, maybe we'll start researching some of this stuff. This is actually something we can't do yet. I'm pretty sure about that, because I don't think this is even an option for us yet. Yeah, it is not. That's something we can't research yet. Maybe... Okay, so this will allow us to get steel, so I guess we'll go and start researching that. That'll allow us to actually get the next research that was in the the upgrades right here. There we go. And also we use steel as well for foundations, which are great for building bases on, because you can make them actually flat and make them over water, which is great. All right, let's go ahead and check the production of these cubes and see just how it's going. So right now the consumption is 4.5. I'm actually going to bring this down to 1 minute. So we can see that the production is closer to 43 a minute. And the consumption's around 57 per minute, 60 per minute actually. So this isn't that great. This means that we will eventually run out of cubes. So we theoretically would want to increase our production here. And we actually could. So yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. All right. Set these up. This will be a piece of cake. So this just means we have to extend this. This is one of the good things about making it this way, because I feel like making it any other way might result in it being a little less easy. Maybe not though. Could be wrong. Oh, interesting. Okay, so for some reason I can't actually stick this onto here. That's a little annoying. I guess that's fine. All right. We need some additional sorters. There we go. You never have too many sorters. All right. So that research was finished. It finished pretty quickly. No shock there. Okay, so we can't do that one yet. All right. Let's go for this one. Should finish pretty quickly too, and we'll queue this one. So that's going to be foundations, which are going to be extremely helpful, something that I have wanted. Fluids. Ah, yes, this is the thing that we need. All right, so let's go ahead and get some steel up and running really quick. So for this, I believe we need another arc smelter. Let's just go ahead and build one just really quickly just to make sure. Yes. All right, so for an arc smelter, we need some stone. Now, we actually haven't been mining stone. Actually, we haven't. I just haven't been doing anything with stone. Okay, maybe we'll do something with stone in the next episode. For this one, we are just focusing on the cubes and, I guess, turning out to being steel too. So, the other thing is too, we're kind of getting close-ish to the end of the bus. So, the bus is very short-lived early on in this game. So, I'm not too certain how much more we're going to add to it before we start getting to, like, some of these things, like the planetary logistics. Yeah, it's actually not going to be that far off. So, because I usually like to rush that just to make everything a lot easier. I'm trying to look for red cubes right now, because I don't see them. I don't know why. It's information. Alright. That's purple. Where the heck are the red cubes? There we go. Energy matrix. So this is something that we will need. Now, I think... Yeah, okay, so this is energetic... what is that? Energetic carbon? Graphite? Energetic graphite, I believe. And hydrogen. So, kind of actually a complex thing to make. Especially this soon. But, we'll work it out. jeez, yeah. Alright. Things are going to get a little bit crazier now. We are going to actually be taking it from here, and we're going to take it this way. And we're just going to say, screw the bus, and we're doing something different. So, how is this going to look? This is going to come this way, come down. I'm running out of energy. Stick some leaves in there, stick some wood. Go. Where's my coal? Alright. So let's go ahead and place these arc smelters. I'm just gonna place one and then we'll copy and paste it. Ooh, we can place it all the way down here. We won't need that many though. Go ahead and just get rid of a couple of those. There we go. Alright. So we're making some steel. Fantastic. That's what we need. Alright, and that should mean that we should be able to make some foundations soonish. I think we did have to research. Okay, so yeah. Environment modification. That's being researched actively right now. Yeah, we've got a lot of blue cubes. Maybe, just maybe, we need some more matrix slabs for research. Let's go ahead and place a couple more. And we'll see how that goes. This should just mean research just goes faster. It eats up some more blue cubes, which is totally fine with me. Oh, whoops. I don't know why that got placed like that. That's not what I meant. Okay, I guess this one is too close to these, I guess. That's what's happening. Alright, so we'll just bring this out like that then. It's a little annoying. A little annoying that it's now moving slower theoretically. I don't like that very much. Alright, well, the good thing is, though, is we are researching things. So, and faster. So if we look at that now, our production is at 72 per minute, and our consumption's 70-ish per minute. It should actually be closer to 80. And we should be producing more than 80. We should actually be producing, I think it's closer to around 100. That doesn't seem to be the case. What's going on with that? What's going on with you guys? Why are you guys not producing as much as I thought you guys would be? They're each producing 15 per minute. So times that by 6. So it's gonna be a what? I guess 90. Okay, so it's just 90 actually per minute. And consumption says 150. Doesn't quite make a whole lot of sense. Weird. Not sure why that is. But we are consuming as much as we're producing. Which is kind of fine. Alright, so semiconductors is finished, so that's good. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode though. We're actually pretty productive. I was pretty happy with this. So in the next episode, we're going to be doing quite a bit with stone. We're going to be getting some glass. We're going to be getting some, whatever that other stuff is. What is this stuff? silicone, yes, silicone ore, and all that good stuff, and extracting it from the stone. Lovely stuff. So if you guys are looking forward to that and you guys want to check it out and you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate that. And thank you guys all so very much for watching. If you guys liked it, hit that like button. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, anything of the sort, please leave them in the comments down below. And like I had already said, if you guys enjoyed it and you guys are brand new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.